Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hazel and I am that Indian. What am I saying? I forgot my name, lol. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hazel and I am that white Indian girl. Welcome back to Wednesdays with Hazel. I guess I'm going to continue calling this series that. Every Wednesday I'll try to post a video that will hopefully inspire you or make you laugh in some way by telling some sort of life story or some sort of inspiring story to, you know, just because I can. I don't know. But anyways, welcome back to this week's episode of Wednesdays with Hazel. I wanted to post another like inspirational video, I guess. I don't know. And I wanted to talk about waiting because I feel like that's a word that's been popping in my head lately because I feel like all I do these days is wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And I feel like a lot of us are waiting for something, you know. We could be waiting for a call, we could be waiting for some results to come back, we could be waiting for a certain season to be over, we could be waiting for a job offer, waiting for a baby, waiting for waiting to get married, waiting to, you know, it could be literally anything. You could be waiting for anything, waiting for a bus, waiting for it to stop raining so I can start recording because the thunder would not go away. Anyway, so waiting is always a hard thing for us to do because sometimes it feels like all we do in life is wait and wait and wait. We could be waiting with someone and their thing happens before us. Like, suppose, you know, like you and your friend are unemployed and then all of a sudden your friend gets a job and then they get married and then they have a baby and you're just like, I'm still stuck on square one, unemployed. And that can be really hard sometimes. So I want to talk about waiting and, you know, like my experience in waiting, and hopefully it'll inspire you in some way. I don't know, so yeah, let's get into it. For me, waiting, I think, like when I think of waiting, I feel like waiting is always tied to some sort of, you know, like a hope or a promise or an expectation. So waiting is not something that's just useless. Waiting is not something that's passive. I feel like waiting is a very, like when you're waiting, it's a very active choice to wait, if that makes any sense. You know, like when you're waiting for a bus, you know that you're waiting for a bus to come by to pick you up, to take you somewhere. But you can't just make the bus appear whenever you want, you know, like it runs on a schedule, it has to stop at certain stops, it has to pick up other people, drop off other people, and then it'll come to your spot and pick you up and drop you off at your spot. So waiting is not necessarily a bad thing. It's attached to a promise, to an expectation, to a hope that something is gonna come along and I'm going to be rewarded in some way through this waiting and this patience that I have accumulated. So since waiting is an active process, we have to understand that, you know, when you're waiting, you don't just sit there idly like, I'm just gonna sit here and not do anything. Your attitude during your waiting matters a lot. So if you're grumpy and upset while waiting for a bus, like, you know, that's gonna ruin your mood and that's gonna make the time that you spend waiting for the bus seem like forever. Even if you were only waiting for like 2 minutes, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this bus is taking up forever. And like the people next to you are gonna start getting annoyed. Everyone on the bus, like when you know, when you get on the bus and you're rude to the bus driver's gonna be like, rude. Our attitude while waiting matters a lot. I don't know why I keep using this weird bus analogy, but I feel like because we know that we're waiting for something, our attitude should be more expectant. So I wanted to use the analogy, not the weird bus analogy, I wanted to use a different analogy. The analogy of a mom waiting for her baby. So, you know, like when you find out that you're having a baby, you don't just, you know, like sit there for 9 months and just watch yourself grow. You don't just like, you know, like when a woman finds out that she's having a baby, like she doesn't just sit there for 9 months and just be like, yep, when this baby comes, it's gonna come. No, like you get ready for the baby because there's gonna be like a new human in your life, a new person. You get excited, you make doctor's appointments, you go shopping, you get baby clothes, you tell the people that, oh my gosh, this baby is like this baby is coming and blah blah blah. And you know, you prepare the nursery, you get diapers, and then finally after 9 months of waiting, you get this like beautiful little human, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is what I was waiting for. And even though her tummy is like still, you know, flat, from day one when she finds out that, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a baby, you start preparing, you start looking forward, and you start expecting, because there's a hope that's gonna come to pass soon. So you know you have to be prepared. So I guess like what I'm trying to say through this waiting thing is, if you're in a season of waiting, enjoy your season. Enjoy your season. Enjoy whatever season you are in right now. Like right now, if you're in a season of singleness, you know, enjoy your season of singleness. If you're in a season of unemployment, enjoy your season of unemployment, because that season is not gonna last forever. Just like a pregnancy doesn't last forever, you know, like that would be horrible. I remember what I was gonna say because I forgot for a second. But if whatever season you're in, enjoy that season that you're in right now, because that season is there to prepare you for what's coming. Your waiting should be a preparatory period. Preparatory? Is that a word? I don't know, but it should be preparing you for something that's coming that you're waiting for. You know, you should never wait idly. You should never wait. You should never be a passive waiter. You should be an active waiter. Anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is, if you're in a period of waiting, wait with expectancy and prepare yourself for the thing that you're waiting for, because you want to be different when that thing arrives. This waiting period should be preparing you for what that thing is. So if, like, I'm going to use the analogy of the mom again, the mother who is expecting again. So she is preparing to be a good mom to her baby when her baby finally comes, even though, like, you know, she doesn't have her baby yet, it's still inside of her. She's preparing for the baby. Oh, this lighting is terrible. And, you know, like, looking at that definition that I described in the beginning, waiting is not, it's not hopeless. And when you wait, you're waiting with expectation of a news. You're waiting with expectancy of something. It doesn't have to be necessarily good, but you're expecting for something to happen. You're expecting for something to change. And that's why you're waiting. And you know, like, waiting gives us hope that helps us carry on through our hardest times. Hope means to have confidence in something that we do not see. And waiting should give you hope that you're not waiting in vain. You're waiting hopefully, and you're waiting actively. And it's not, you know, you wouldn't be waiting if there was nothing coming, right? Like, waiting without an end is kind of pointless. But if you're waiting and if you feel like you're in a place of waiting, then you're waiting for something to happen, and something good will happen. Just hold on and wait actively. So again, going back to the analogy of the mother who is expecting a baby, it's important that she waits for her baby to be born on time and wait for that due date. You can't rush that process, right? Like, she's given signs that, you know, like when she goes to the doctors, she can hear the heartbeat, she can see her little human being inside of her, and, you know, she feels it kick and move, and it's painful sometimes, and it's painful a lot of times. You know, like, she doesn't want it to be born too early. She doesn't want it to be born premature, because if that happens, then it's not only going to cause her pain, it's going to cause the baby pain. And so the waiting time for a pregnant person might seem really long and really tedious, but it's really, really necessary for the baby to be born fully and healthy. And so too, for you, the waiting time might seem really long and tedious and annoying, but it is too going to produce a harvest that, you know, that will be fruitful and ripe and full, instead of, you know, something that's like just a little fix. it's not gonna be, the fruit that you receive from your reading is not gonna be a quick fix. It's not gonna be just like a, okay, like here, there you go, bye, have fun. It's gonna be something that's hopefully lasting and definitely worth the wait. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching that video and watching me ramble on and struggle with my words. I hope that inspired you in some way. I hope that inspired you in some way to keep on waiting and keep going, because you're doing great just the way you are. And yeah, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment letting me know if you enjoyed this video. Hit the thumbs up button if you did. Share it with someone who might need it. And if no one has told you they love you today, let me tell you, I love you. Finger hearts. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.